Hey, this is Valerie Love. So glad you stopped by today. So glad you came. Let's talk about money, shall we? Let's talk about your money and let's talk about what is the magical money secret. Before I tell you the magical money secret, I will have to tell you that if you use it, if you use the tool that I'm going to give you, it will work. It will bring you increased financial abundance. It will bring you a life of gentle abundance. And what gentle abundance means is no more working hard for money. Forget about that. It's not worth it. No more striving. Let's take the ego striving out of what you do. Let us be elegant. Let us be in the divine flow. This does not mean lazy. It does not mean slothful. It does not mean not doing your fair share of what you are to do in order to manifest the abundance that you desire. It means that there is a way that you can attract to you that which you desire, and it is a more elegant, maybe more ease filled way of doing it in a flow and attraction rather than going after. Give you an example. I used to live in New York City. I grew up in New York City, and there, New York City has this big, enormous park right in the middle of New York City called Central Park. So if you go to Central Park, you'll see a lot of pigeons, and you also see a lot of park benches. So now here's the distinction. If you chase a pigeon, what is it going to do? It's going to fly, run away from you. If you went into a gathering of pigeons that are on the ground, walking around, eating little bird seed or little crumbs that people leave out for them. If you run into those pigeons, what are they going to do? Run from you. If you chase a pigeon, what is it going to do? Run from you, fly away. It will get away. You'll never capture it. If you sit on the park bench and toss out popcorn to the pigeons and breadcrumbs, what will happen? They will flock to you. So, this is the distinction that we're talking about, using your powers of attraction rather than going after and getting. You're not here to get, you're here to let. Okay? So, this magical money secret works by attraction, first of all. And the magical money secret promises you nothing short of solving all your money problems and creating wealth. I kid you not. I would not kid to you. I would not tell you a lie. I will tell you what really works if you work it. Here's an experience that I had just this morning with the first part of the magical money secret. The magical money secret is 5 simple steps. 5. It's very simple. Number 1, it's a simple statement. I attract large sums of money to me daily. That's it. I attract large sums of money to me daily. Ha ha! Don't you love that? I attract large sums of money to me daily. Say it with me. I attract large sums of money to me daily. Get happy about it. Yeah, baby. I attract large sums of money to me daily. Feel it? Do you feel that? That feels good, doesn't it? Okay. Now, before we go to the second one of the 5, let me share with you a little experience that I had just this morning, which prompted me to know it was another addition to know that I had to include it in this video to you, this message to you, so that you can see the power of it and you can see how quickly it works. If you want to manifest money quickly, it can work quickly for you. Okay, so I'm walking outside and enjoying the sun, and this was a question I asked myself: how good can I feel? Yes, ask yourself that. How good can I feel? And whip yourself up into feeling good. All of your manifestations, all the attraction to yourself of all your good stuff that the universe has for you with your name on it, all your good stuff, yeah, it's waiting for you. You attract it how? First and foremost, by feeling good. I never met anybody that felt rotten and sucky all day that attracted good stuff to them. It just doesn't work that way. You must feel good. And then you just start attracting the stuff that you love and the stuff that the universe already has with your name on it. So I'm walking and I'm asking myself, ooh, how good can I feel? I'm walking outside, it's beautiful outside. I wave to the neighbor, she's always out doing her gardening, and she said to me, oh, I see you're out early today. You want to get out before it got real hot. And I was like, yeah, hey, whatever. I didn't look at the time. I'm not on time. Time is a construct. I don't even have on a freaking watch. You know what I mean? What's time? I'm on synchronicity. Synchronicity means that you'll always be at the right place, the right time to meet the people that are supposed to connect with you for your destiny and their destiny and your service in the world, their service in the world, and everything fits together perfect. It's like a little puzzle, right? That's what happens when you're on synchronicity. So I removed myself from time and I'm on synchronicity as the way I live my life. Now, of course, there are some places where time is useful, not in living your destiny. Time is useful if you need to catch a plane. Then you need to be there at 9 o'clock. Okay, well, get the time and make sure you're there at 9 o'clock. Or if you need to meet a friend at the restaurant, you make a reservation for 1 o'clock. Okay, well, use the time for that. 1 o'clock. Now, once you've used the time to make the appointment, because Christ, Yeshua, the Christ, the one, when he was walking on the planet, he said, how will two meet together unless they do it by appointment? Like, if you are intentional about meeting somebody, make the appointment to meet with them, and then the two of you will meet. Okay, so there's two ways of doing that. You can do that in spirit realm by synchronicity, by simply setting your intention that you are going to meet people that are appropriate for you. And secondly, when you do meet up with a person, and let's say you have to have a conference call with them, well, you set the conference call, let's say, to be at 12 noon on Monday. Well, then you meet at 12 noon on Monday by appointment. So I'm walking and I'm not really paying attention to time. That was a little aside. Back to the main story. So I'm walking and how good can I feel? And then it comes to me the magical money secret that I've been working with, that I've been teaching clients in the Wealthy Light Worker program. I've been teaching clients this, and I haven't really been talking to you a whole lot about it on YouTube. And I really, really want you to get this, because if you get this, your money troubles will be over. I'm telling you, your money troubles will be over. I have no money troubles. Not because, and no money worries, not because there is nothing to worry about. It's simply because I decided not to worry. It's a decision, just a decision. I'll tell you a story about that in a moment. Let's finish this first story first. So I'm walking, and after I had my little chit chat with the neighbor and I'm walking, I'm gliding, how good can I feel? And then it comes to me, the magical money secret. And I begin to immediately use the magical money secret. And the first line in the magical money secret is, I attract large sums of money to me daily. Woo, I attract large sums of money to me daily. And it's feeling so good and so right in my spirit that it's feeling good. So I walk, and my being within me, the inner being, says, cross the street. And I follow my intuition. I cross the street. I look down, and at my feet is what? Money. Booyah! Hello. So if you're wondering if this stuff works, well, let me see. This looked like a dead president to me. Here go another dead president. Here go another dead president. And bam! Here go 10 dead presidents rolled up into one. Now that's what I'm talking about, okay? Now, let me tell you what happened. Laying at my feet, curled up. Here we go. This money was just like this. Curled up. This was curled up with this. These 12 were together. And this one was beside it. And I looked down, and all I could do was laugh. Because I already know the deal. Like, okay, yeah, baby, it's working. I'm high-fiving the angels and my guides, Yeah, baby, it's working. And I just want to tell you that this money right here, look at it. Money comes just that easily. It's laying on the street. Like, stop making yourself think it's hard to get this. Stop thinking that way. Because the more you keep thinking it's so hard to get money, money is hard to come by. I gotta rob Peter to pay Paul. I gotta work hard. I gotta do this and that. And cancel, take a breath. That is not true. It has been a conditioning, a mind programming that has happened to you perhaps over many decades. You get to let that go now because you're watching this video. You would have never been attracted to this video had it not been for you to get this information. Your soul brought you here. I conjured you here. I summoned you here. Okay? Know that. So here it was laying right there on the ground, ready for me to pick up my money. Now, what is the significance of it? Immediately I went to the numbers. So there's $12 here and there was $1 here. It makes me think of Christ and the 12 apostles. And I thought about the 12 and I thought about something I taught a client the other day. She said to me, Val, it seems like she's a coach and she's a light worker and she's an amazing being on this planet. She said, Val, it seems like I can help people get their dreams and make their dreams come true, but I can't make mine come true. What's that about? And this is what it's about. That's exactly how it works. You don't make your dreams come true yourself. You can't. You help 12 other people get everything they want. You'll have everything you want, right? Now, Christ already demonstrated this perfectly. He picked 12 souls who really wanted to enlighten, and he did everything he could to mentor, teach, guide them, and imbue them with his power, teach them, uplift them, inspire them, guide them, show them step by step what he was doing, explaining it to them and supporting them and telling them stories and parables and telling them, you have this same power too. I want to draw it out in you. It's not a giving to them. It was a drawing out of what they had. He said, you have the same thing in you. Well, Christ did that, and lo and behold, he was enlightened. That's how it works. You help 12 people get everything they want, you'll have everything you want. So, back to the story. So, I'm talking to my client, and that's what came to me, those $12 together and then the one when it comes to your money. So she said, I want to help. I said, what do you most want? I want my dreams to come true. Okay, go find 12 people and help them get all their dreams come true. And somewhere along that process, you're going to look up and you're going to see that all your dreams have come true. Now, here it works with everything. Let's say you want to quit smoking. I never use the words quit smoking. I'm simply using the words quit smoking here for clarity. I call it breathe free. Let's say you want to breathe free, okay? I want to breathe free. So you breathe free, and if you are having a challenge with leaving off smoking and breathing free, go find 12 of the worst chain cigarette smoking people you can find and tell them that you will help them if they want to. They're seeking help and they really want to breathe free, but they're just addicted. They just have an issue. Help all 12 of them get free and breathe free. Somewhere along that process of helping 12 people breathe free, you're going to be breathing free, because it's impossible for you to teach somebody how to do it, for you to demonstrate, for you to look up tools that will help them to breathe free, for you to talk with them about breathing free, and somehow you not be in a position breathing free. It's impossible for that to happen. But people get into these little silos and they think, oh, I got to make my dreams come true. What does that look like? We can't help you. You like that. We can't help you. You must open up. Go find the people that have a problem, same problem that you have, the problem that you most want to solve for yourself. And solve it for them, okay? So I'm walking and that's the first in the five. So let's go back to our five. Number one, I attract large sums of me to me and money. I attract large sums of money to me daily. Yes. Number two, I give 10% generously. Yes. Now, what is that about? Giving 10% generously. Some traditions call it tithing. I don't care what you call it. If tithing sets you off in a place that doesn't make it easy for you to give, don't use that word. Use whatever words work for you, okay? So 10%, it's the law that If you give, you receive. That's the law of reciprocity. Also, the law says that whatever you give, you receive back tenfold or 100-fold. And the law also states that there's a correspondence. So when you realize that you are wanting to turn yourself into a giving person, the universe will correspond and give to you. You're giving, people are going to give to you. You're giving, people are going to give to you. It's so simple. But I don't know why we get that all gunked up. It's very simple. You give, people will give to you. It's so simple. Even in the word, if you read the particular word known as the Holy Bible, there's many words on the planet. Use whatever word works for you. If you read in the Holy Bible in Malachi 3:10, it says to tithe, to bring the treasures into the storehouse. What is the storehouse? The storehouse is the place where you're spiritually fed, where you're spiritually uplifted, where you're inspired. Okay? That's the storehouse. The storehouse is the storehouse of spiritual food. Bring your gifts and tithes into the storehouse, and then watch and see if this is very interesting wording that it says the floodgates of heaven will open up and pour out a blessing on you until there is no more want. Well, who wouldn't want that? Floodgate me. I mean, that's so simple. Floodgates of heaven are going to open. That's the key. Me giving 10% to where I'm spirit, where I'm inspired, will open the floodgates of heaven onto me and pour out a blessing on me until there is no more want. And I will tell you from experience, that's exactly what happens. I have no want in my life. None. It doesn't mean that a financial issue may not come up. Okay, you solve it. It doesn't mean that everything is perfect financially. Maybe not. It simply means you have no more want because you know you live in an abundant universe and you know you're giving. And if you're giving, the universe is going to give to you. It's just, that's how it works. So that's the second one. I want you to experience the floodgates of heaven opening and pouring out a blessing on you until there's no more want. Third, save and invest 10%. This is from my financial planning days. I'm going to tell you this. You can't not get wealthy if you saved and invested 10%. You just are going to become wealthy. One day, you're going to look up and you're going to be wealthy. Now, it took me a long time to get that. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you. When I was a financial planner, my finances were screwy. Oh, they were so screwy, even though I was making a lot of money, because it's not really in how much money you make. It is what you are doing with that money. And I found myself having a struggle to tithe. I've been wanting to tithe for years, and I just had to struggle to tithe. And it seemed like if I tithed because of my own beliefs, I didn't have enough money to do this, that, or the other. That was my own beliefs. Once I really got clear in my spirit that I am returning to the universe what already belongs to the universe, and then I'm so grateful that the universe has poured out so much blessing in my life. I am so grateful that I get to give back. I get to give, and I get on the computer and I look and see I get the inspiration on where did I receive spiritual food, where was I enlightened, where was I inspired, where was I uplifted, and I go there and I can't wait to push that button and send some money. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. And that's where we want to get with our giving. And the same thing with my investment. So I do the 10% tithe and the 10% savings and investing. Guess what? Savings and investing. Let's talk about that for a minute. So the other day I was in Starbucks and I was getting a one of my favorite drinks. And this time I took it down to a tall because most of the time I get grande, and when I want tea I get the venti. So this most of the time I get a grande 6 pump no water breve chai tea latte. That's what I love. 6 pumps, no water, breve chai latte, grande. And I got to tell you something. I'll be damned. Yes, I said damned. I will be damned if I go into Starbucks and order a $4 or $5 drink and don't own stock in the place. That's just crazy, right? I'll be damned to do that. I made sure the other day I got myself some Starbucks stock again. I used to own it a while back and I sold it when I was not being financially savvy and spent the money on some bill or something that I thought I needed at the time. Now I have a different consciousness. I will not go into Starbucks and order a $5 drink and not own part of the place. Not gonna happen. You do with your money whatever you like. I'm just telling you my story. Next. So that's number 3. Save and invest 10% profitably. Number 4. I honor that I save and invest 10% profitably. I honor all my financial commitments easily, early, and enthusiastically. I honor, say it with me, this is a big one. I honor all my financial commitments easily, early, and enthusiastically. I honor all my financial commitments easily, early, and enthusiastically. That's a big one. And that was a big one for me because I used to be the kind that had all these cutoff notices, a cutoff notice from this, a cutoff notice from that. Oh, you got to hurry up and do this. Oh, you got to try to pay this. So the other day, we're in coaching, and I'm talking to a client about the electric bill. So she was talking about bills and bills and bills. And every time she said the word bills, I just felt this little like jolt go through my system. And I was like, stop. Do you like having bills? No, I don't like having bills, Reverend Val. Well, every time you say the word bills, you're creating more bills. Could we make up right now? Now, this is what I did, that you will never have another bill again. She said, what are you talking about? What do you mean? How can you live and never have another bill again? It's like she was intrigued and startled and kind of, how can you do that? Let us call it, it's a simple relanguaging that will change everything because there's power in the word. Let us relanguage it to energy exchange. Could we have an energy exchange? She said, oh yes, I like energy exchange. Yes, so you had an energy exchange with BG&E or Pepco or your utility company. Now, here's what it means on a deeper metaphysical spiritual level. She said, wow, you know why that resonates so much with me? She said, because all along we've been taught to hate the utility company. And the utility company is this, and they're trying to screw us, and they're trying to do this, and they'll cut off our stuff, blah, blah, blah. There was all this angst and hate at the utility company. Why? I said, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that this wonderful company, this wonderful group of people has harnessed the electricity in the air and from the lightning, they've put it in a channel, a medium that can conduct it to my house, and they've made it readily available to me that all I have to do is plug anything into any socket and I am getting energy all month long, all the time, continuous stream of energy. Sounds like God to me. And you mean to tell me that at the end of the month, all they do is send me a little piece of paper and say, could we have $80 from you? Yes! All this month, what have I done with all that energy? I have taken showers in hot water. I've had a refrigerator, a stove, a lamps, these computers, videos with you. I've had all this energy, and all you want from me is $80. I can't write that check, send them that money fast enough. That's a deal. That's a steal of a deal. We must change how we look at things. I promise you, if you start to love your energy company, stamp paid on all the energy exchanges that come in the mail. Yay, I got another energy exchange. When you get those energy exchanges in the mail, stamp paid on them, put hearts on them. Next thing you know, you send love in your meditations, vibrate love to your utility company for sending you all this energy all month long. You will be amazed that you will not get cutoff notices anymore because you'll be so happy to pay the energy company. You'll be so happy. You will realize the depth of what you've received and you'll become really grateful, and you'll be happy to honor your commitment, and it will be easily, early, and enthusiastically. Fifth, live bountifully, abundantly, luxuriously, lavishly. Live well. No more scrimping and scraping. No more, I can't afford that. You see these nails? Okay, got a good look at them. I went and I got a manicure the day before yesterday. A couple of weeks ago, got a manicure. And I decided that I was going to up my nail care to, I don't like acrylic nails and I don't like those other things because it seems like it tears up my nails. So I don't like that stuff. I did, however, want some beautiful color on my nails all the time, and I wanted nice looking nails all the time. And so I got the gel polish where it's like dry instantly. This is like miracle stuff. I mean, miracle. And it stays on, it stays in place, it looks nice. I have nice looking nails all the time. So though a manicure is only, I don't know, maybe 12 bucks, and the gel polish manicure is $30, get the gel polish manicure. Get the best of the best. Don't just get a pedicure for $25. Get the deluxe spa pedicure for $40. You are worth it. You are sending a powerful message to the universe that I am worth it. I am well taken care of, and you must now send more energy for me to be taken care of in ever increasingly wonderful ways. That's the message that you send out to the universe, and the universe will start to order itself and arrange itself around that new thought pattern, that new consciousness that you have of the best. You're a queen and a king on the earth plane. Act like it. That is Magical Money's secret. 5 simple steps. I attract large sums of money to me daily. I give 10% generously. I save and invest 10% profitably. I honor all my financial commitments easily, early, and enthusiastically. I live bountifully, lavishly, abundantly. And so it is. This is Reverend Valerie. I love you with the love of God. Be blessed.